Greetings everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, we are on our way back to Ratai from Sasau, because I have been recruited, essentially, by a bunch of bandits to infiltrate the Monastery and murder someone who's hiding out in there. But before I actually do that, I have a side objective, I guess, that's telling me to go back and talk to Sir Radzig. So, that is going to be the very first thing that I do. Of course, I don't know what I'm going to run into along the way back. The weather has been pretty bad, to be honest, since the night before. It was really heavy storms, and, well, that hasn't changed, pretty much. We're just riding through in the rain. I doubt that the rain will affect much, though, as far as the gameplay goes, other than makes everything a little darker. The only perk I have that takes advantage of rain, as far as I'm aware of, is the one that makes me harder to detect while sneaking. But that's not something that I'm going to be using at the moment, so... For the most part, this rain is just going to be an annoyance as I ride through the countryside. I'm almost back to Ratai, but I don't think I'm going to run into anything before I get there. This area is usually fairly safe after getting out from the Sasau Woods area. Actually getting back to the Ladechko region is pretty... Nothing usually happens around here. I think that was the demonic dog that I just heard, but... As we've established before, with the amorous adventures of bold Sir Hans Capon, that dog doesn't actually have anything special to it, other than making a weird noise, so... No big deal. I probably have some loot to unload, actually. I probably have some stuff I can sell. But I guess for now I can hold on to it. It's not that bad. My horse is not weighed down completely, so I think we're fine. Hey Teresa, since I'm here, you want a gift?
I put on the dress you gave me,
Oh,
Henry.
did you?
What do you think?
It looks exactly the same as your previous dress. Am I dumb? Well, okay, well, it's nice for her to have unique dialogue.
Are you afraid?
Unique dialogue for putting on a dress, which is nice. I have a gift for you, actually, but apparently I'm not allowed to offer it to you, so never mind. I'm carrying a signet ring as well as a silver necklace, but apparently not allowed to give that to her. That's okay. So, I presume our Lord Radzig is back up in Perkstein. I unloaded all my gear at, what's his name? With Peshek already, so I don't have any gear left. I'm back up to 33,000 gold. I have no qualms about spending this gold, because I have too much of it. And I don't know when I'll ever find myself back up in Pripyzlavitz, but I'm sure there are more, there are more judgments to be made. I'm sure there's a lot of gold for me to pick up, because it's just generating gold passively for me. But I guess we'll worry about it whenever we get up there. I honestly don't know when that's going to happen, though. I guess I had a chance when I got up to Skalitz, but I wasn't sent all the way up. I was only, like, here. I didn't really want to go all the way to the northern tip of the map for that, you know? So, I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll never find my way back up there. That'd be a bit of a shame, but... I don't really want to go out of my way to travel to, like, the most northern point of the world. Just on a whim, in hardcore mode. Because that takes some time. Okay, let's... Oh, Radzig. No, that's not Radzig. I assume Radzig lives up here. He's not taking a poop. He's not praying. And he's not in this room. Okay, so he is actually below me. I was wrong. Oh, there he is. Hey. Buddy, where are you going?
The Lord be praised. What?
About the investigation of the Neuhof massacre. Holy cow, you're right. All of this stemmed from the investigation at the beginning of the game. That was so long ago, it's like almost left my memory.
So, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre... It's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pripyzlavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
Yeah, me
That's
neither.
not the worst of it.
And I have to do it in a
This
monastery.
Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has
Oh,
no
very true. The
jurisdiction
counterfeiters
outside the
are
monastery.
in there. I mean, they're
It's
all in
time that
cahoots with one
something
another, though,
untoward
aren't
has
they?
happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this.
Yeah.
I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
They're all in cahoots. They're all working together, so I guess it makes sense. Two birds with one stone. What is to be done with Pius once I find him?
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him.
Oh, okay.
Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll
Noted.
interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters...
True.
finding
How am I
Pius
going to
and
get
then
him to
taking
go
the
come with
bailiff.
me? I guess I can
Far
persuade
from
him.
it, lad.
Or knock him
But I
out.
have
But I'm not
confidence in
carrying
your
a man back to
abilities.
Rattay.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial.
Fair enough.
You'll have to figure something out for yourself. See you later.
Alright. Thanks for that, I guess. That wasn't really much help, was it? He didn't really tell me anything I didn't already know. Okay, well, I went back to report to him, so that's nice and all. But now I have to make the trip back to, Sasau in order to find the novice who wants to join them, so... Well, time to ride off again. Another 5 to 10 minute ride ahead. Bandit attack? I think it's a bandit attack. Ruined wagon, and this is a very popular random encounter location. Can I pull my weapon out, please? The game doesn't want to let me pull my weapon out. What happened to them? Why did it all get unequipped? I did not say that you could unequip me. Okay. Alright, who wants it?
Come on then.
What type of bandits are you? You're not... Ow. Okay, you caught up to me real fast. You are not what I was expecting. But that's fine. You're gonna die in like 2 swings because you've got no armor. Where are you running? Where are you running to, sir? Okay. That was really awkward because I wasn't hitting anyone at all. Am I really losing to a bunch of bandits? Or like peasants? I'm having difficulty swinging my weapon in this area. I don't know what it is. That guy's super dead. Get over there. Maybe I'm just awkwardly standing on a ledge or something. I can't control my character. Oh, it's because there was like another dude behind me. There were 3 dudes. I see. That's the problem. Okay. So there was a guy behind me that was making it so I couldn't do anything. Okay, now he's dead. Can't see a thing. Being thrown all over the place. Having all kinds of difficulty against these dudes. Ridiculous. Okay. Get out of here. Shut up. I will not let you live to see my shame that I failed against you people. Okay. Well then, that was embarrassing. Okay, so they didn't actually do damage to me, but they probably did some decent damage to my armor, yeah. Unfortunate, but not something that will deter me too much, because I am maxed out on my abilities to repair my stuff, so we're all set again. Great! So that went swimmingly. Well, I guess I'll just grab some of this stuff and then move on. They don't even have anything worthwhile, realistically. I guess the Master Huntsman sword's okay. Well, the weather has finally cleared, and we are now returning to Sasau. Thank goodness for that. I'd much rather have a nice day out than the torrential downpour I've been experiencing. So, apparently the new hopeful, the prospect who wants to join, hey, Johanka, the person who wants to join the monastery is hanging out at the pub. I'm not sure what to expect. That looks like a gambler who's just sitting here, so I don't think this is the guy. Tavern brawler? He's a brawler?
What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
Sure.
That's
Let's
right.
do it.
Let's go.
Since when were brawlers a thing? That's new. Okay, well, I might as well get some cheap shots in. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna keep doing this until you fall over. It's gonna happen. Nice. Ow. Hey. Get back there. And he's done. I mean... Oh, okay, I was gonna steal from him. Oh, he died! I thought this was going to be a friendly brawl. I wasn't expecting him to straight up die. I'm so sorry about that. That happened in front of you and you didn't care though, apparently, so that's totally legal. So you're Carl. That's a name. Guardian Manfred, okay.
God save you.
Who are you people?
can I
You
do
guys
for
are
you?
new. Are you Carl? No, that's the other guy.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. I'll see you later.
Oh, okay. Well, I know Carl just went in here.
Ale as usual.
He's very well dressed. He's like a rich-looking fellow. Is he the one who wants to join? Also, hi, Fresco Master. Is there
God
anything new
grant
for
you-
you? I know you're not
Happy with
Carl.
you.
Okay, let me talk to Carl then.
Good God, you look terrible.
Yes, someone attacked me. Are you Carl by
Are
chance?
you Carl by any chance?
I am? Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Ah.
Yes.
So this rich guy with his
Yes,
own
it's
bodyguard wants
But
to
I've
become a
convinced my
monk?
faithful guardian, Manfred,
Interesting.
to give me a few
Huh.
more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel.
Attack
So
it
instead,
here.
I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is
Henry of Skalitz.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
I've only
Could
got
we
2
speak in private?
hands.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
I would give you your weight in
Oh,
gold.
he doesn't want to be. I
If I
see, I
had
see,
any.
yeah.
One beer for
But
me.
Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has
I
all
like how he
the
raises his
He
voice.
never takes so much as a single step away from me. If you help me get rid of him.
Like, peacefully?
He's been listening to us the entire time.
Yeah, very
So
true.
what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here's a sleepy old goat. We can talk once he dozes off. Please, get rid of him for me.
He
Any
can
way
literally
you
hear
can.
us.
Goodbye.
Interesting. Get rid of the guardian so you can talk to Carl in private. I mean, he probably can't be paid off, right? Hey, guardian.
Got it for you right here.
Are you Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
You're Manfred, the young lord's
Who
guardian.
heard everything we just
Indeed I
said
am. Why?
about getting rid of you? Okay, apparently I can, so I have a message from the young lord's father, 20 out of 8.
I've been looking for you two for quite some time. I've been sent by the young lord's father with a message intended only for him.
Has my lord changed his mind at the
Here
last
you are.
minute?
And good
Who
health.
are you? I've never seen you before.
I like
You
how we
look
literally had a
trustworthy enough.
conversation
I'll
about,
leave you two alone for a little while.
hey, he can hear us talking about getting rid of him, and then he just willfully does it. Maybe he just wanted to let, maybe he wanted to let Carl go, right? Maybe he didn't, he was just following orders and he didn't actually want to. Another tavern brawler? How many brawlers are there? Is there still a body outside? Did you wake up again? What is this? Fascinating. I'll come and beat you up in a sec. Manfred's taken care
Manfred's
of.
taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Satisfied?
So why are you being sent to the monastery?
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young
Of
lad,
course, of
I'm
course.
fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
Uh-huh.
They don't send
Well
you to the
done, well
monastery
done.
for that.
They do when it's the daughter of the lord of your fief.
Ah,
Shit.
I see. Well
Shit
then.
is putting it mildly. The lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Well done. Why is the guardian with you
Why
constantly?
does your guardian never
Because he's
leave your
his
side?
family guardian. What do
So
you
I
mean?
don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Okay. I guess that's why you can't run away.
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do?
Well, I mean, it's
I
not
don't
like you're
know how to
naked.
work. I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But
Do you
there are
want me to
poor
get those
people
items for
everywhere
you?
and They get by somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
If
True.
I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm
You would rather
afraid
be
the
a-
monastery
yeah.
wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning, and no one would ever see me again.
Okay, so you want me to grab the purse, got it. What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily?
Yo,
You
yeah.
don't look like
Not
someone who'd
permanently.
want to spend the rest of his days on his knees.
No
praying.
one said permanently.
Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write.
Which
If you
I know
have a
how to
special
do.
writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
That works
Manfred
too.
has the writ.
Oh,
You'd
of
have
course
to
he
take
does.
it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll
I'm
steal
sure I'll
it
find
and
a
then
way.
You can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed? What the hell would I
Okay,
do?
not this
But there are
again.
poor people everywhere.
If I have to choose between hunger...
Yes, we know. Okay, well,
That's
I
all
might
then.
as well go and grab it from
care.
Manfred then, and he only puts it away when he sleeps, you say. Is he coming back now that our conversation is over? He's not. And no one is staring at me while I'm doing this, so... No one's stopping me. And I'm really good at sneaking and lockpicking now. Sorry, and pickpocketing now, so here's my full 30 seconds. Which is hilarious. I'll take it all. Well, that was easy. Let's go and beat up this guy because he's alive. Yeah, let's
That's
fight.
right.
Let's do it. Back off, sir. Back off, sir. Are you the same guy from earlier? I don't know. But maybe you're his brother or something. Regardless, doesn't matter, because you're about to keel over. Ow. Go down. And he's done. Oh, he's not dead. Right. Just unconscious. That makes sense. Can I just beat him up ad nauseum? That's pretty funny. Alright, Carl. I've got what you need.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Give him everything.
Here
I
you
don't
are.
need it. I don't need it.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks.
Hail as usual.
Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
He's gonna run.
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Take care.
Okay. Alright, see ya then. So that's all I needed, really. Right? I think so. Okay. So, enter the monastery as a novice. Will do. Although, realistically, all of these people should know who I am by now. These monks. Like, I did not keep quiet about who I was, and I've been arrested on site in front of you all by Sebastian. I was heavily involved in the trial with Johanka. Like, realistically, they should know who I am. But that's fine. Let's just pretend that I'm new to Sasau, which is how the game likes to pretend. Okay, well, I guess I have to talk to the... Who am I talking to? The Overseer, or what? Like, where exactly am I signing up? In the church area? Monastery Porter, it said? Go with the writ to the Monastery Porter, okay. Apparently just one of the random dudes out here. Oh, Brother Porter! Okay, hello. I'm Carl. I'm expected.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
Try to find out who came before me. I mean, I'm good at this.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's
No,
been
it
so
wasn't.
hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside
really?
was on fire.
Oh, that's
Way he
probably
could
the
be looking
guy.
Over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter. You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But
Yes,
he's a
you would be
priest
right.
and knows how things work in the monastery.
Yeah, he was,
So there was nothing
previously
to
a
prevent
priest,
him
fair
from
enough.
being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally.
Yes.
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Sure, of course. Yep, absolutely. Actually,
Not
no.
yet.
What are you waiting for? The world outside
I just have to deal with...
and the lure. Good luck then.
I don't know if they're going to confiscate all my gear. Now, part of me is thinking, hey, I should let them confiscate my gear because then I'll at least have it, probably, during the story when I need to reclaim my stuff. Another part of me is thinking, hey, I should just throw everything into my chest at the inn and then come back without it. I don't know what would be best. I assume that the game would actually give me back my gear. Like, if I was to enter and they actually confiscate my stuff. But in the off chance that it doesn't, I'm gonna drop it all off. Okay. I've returned to Brother Porter. I actually initially dropped everything off in the chest in the inn, and then I realized, actually, why don't I just keep it on the horse, right? At least if it's on the horse, it'll be close to me in an emergency. And I also already had a monk's habit, which I stole from Brother Porter at one point, so I'm cosplaying as a monk, and we can join now.
I'm back and I'm ready now.
Yes.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly
I
possessions.
figured.
Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while.
Like all my
while I go and
possessions?
see
Like
the prior
everything?
to arrange matters for your acceptance. God be with you.
They probably do mean everything. Okay. So, put away all your worldly goods and chattels. Okay, well, I was kind of already doing that. I'll just dump it all onto the horse. Sure, everything to the horse. Including my weapons. I'm just gonna give everything. I assume this is what they meant. Even my food? I don't know about that. Can I keep my schnapps, at least? Am I allowed to keep my schnapps? I don't know. I don't know whose key that was. All my groschen. Everything goes to the horse. Thank goodness for my horse and its infinite, well, not infinite, but like 500, 500 weight capacity. So I'm gonna try to keep my saver schnapps, because I feel like not letting me save would be pretty rude of them. But I guess we'll see whether or not I'm allowed to keep them. Please tell me I'm allowed to saver schnapps. I have gotten rid of everything in my inventory I can get rid of outside of like quest items.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realize how much I'd grown used to it.
Stealth increased somehow.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Fair enough. But why a white one? I guess it's because I'm a novice. I'm like, everyone else is wearing a black robe. Please tell me you didn't get rid of my 8 savior schnapps. Also, my lockpicks, now that I think about it. Crap. I noticed some of them still have hair. So it's gonna be one of these 4 dudes, right? Because they're all novices. At least it will stand out, right? Like, all of us have the white robes.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst.
This guy has definitely caught me sneaking around before. He should definitely
Dear
recognize
brother,
me.
Forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict.
Sure, okay.
Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own.
How lovely.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Oh, that happened. Oh, I don't know the song.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum.
Everyone's like, what the hell are you doing? Thank you.
In tuum
How did I get into a situation where Henry has to sing 2 episodes in a row? Or 3 episodes in... okay.
Me ab expectatione me
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor.
Wait, you just assign new names?
And wear it with
Is that how it
honor.
works?
Welcome, brother.
Thank you. That was not embarrassing at all. Alright, just don't make me have your hairstyle, okay, guys? Lovely, lovely.
Welcome,
monk.
brother.
Become a
I am
monk.
Antonius,
Well, that I've done.
a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for prompting me during the rite.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't
No,
worry.
should I?
Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough.
Okay.
Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Monastery is easiest path to education. I'm being punished. I wanted to become a monk. Track down Pius, track down Pius, track down Pius, track down Pius. I wonder if my objective is to track down Pius. Objective completed? What do you mean? I'm being punished. I'm just going to pretend to be, what Kyle said.
I'm being punished. If it were up to me, I'd still be spending my days in taverns and my nights with whores.
I don't envy you. Unfortunately, you're here for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I know. Tell me something about yourself.
Would you tell me
Let me
something
start
about
prying.
yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education.
Okay,
Although
fair
I must
enough.
say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go
Let's go then.
Show me around, please.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards.
Okay.
Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go.
Sounds like a plan. Did I keep my... I did not keep my... My horse is gone, and I lost all 8 of my savior schnapps. That is expensive! Okay, unfortunate, but I've got 33,000 gold. I can get it back. It's okay. I'm literally like, I can just pickpocket immediately, right? Like, no one's stopping me. Although, I guess now people will be stopping me. Okay.
Peace be with you, brother.
I've definitely snuck around in this area before. While looking for the Necronomicon, I think. But
this is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours.
Okay. Please don't expect me to memorize this place.
To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, where's this?
This is the garden. A place for silent contemplation and meditation.
Okay, all of the novices are here.
It was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius.
Uh-huh.
His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery.
Sir Cater John. They all have names, okay.
punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Alright, understood.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library.
Nice.
These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators.
Okay, I saw
who
Circator
punish
John.
every infraction.
Every infraction.
You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
We've definitely been in
This
here.
is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
Okay.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself.
Of course.
If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitors.
That you did. And this is the library, which we've definitely been in before.
The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how.
And that's
How
all.
fun.
Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you.
Okay.
And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Tell him about my search for Pius. I don't know if that's a good idea. Asking about lockpicks also doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm gonna mention it.
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking.
Why
for
would
some
you? Why would that
lockpicks.
occur to me? He's the guy who just gave
Do
me
you
a
know anyone in the
tour.
monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks?
Yeah, exactly.
You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son.
Brother
So you could ask
Salarius.
Brother Salarius.
Okay, I'm
I
glad
say
that
you
you
used to
decided
be
to
a thief.
point me in a direction. Anyway, I'm surprised you did. I'm looking for Pius.
I need to make a confession.
That was probably
I'm
unwise.
no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief.
Okay, maybe
He
don't
had a
tell
hand
him
in burning
everything.
down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
It's not important.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
I want
Perhaps
you to
could
help
me
me.
find him.
The missing thief. If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but...
Okay,
I
so you're
suppose it
very
must be one of the
friendly.
novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know.
I hope
from
telling
me,
you was
there are
not a
only 4
mistake.
novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No
True.
one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm.
That's too obvious,
It
though,
wouldn't
I think.
surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Okay, interesting. Is Yodok pious? I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right.
I'll have to look into it.
It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I guess that's what happens when you do a confession, right? They're supposed to keep it quiet, so... I know that you're pious, apparently. I have a few questions.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
But now, okay, here's the problem. If he is pious, I just reveal to him that I'm looking for him, so he'll hold back any information. I could have just screwed myself immediately. Who's in charge
Who's
here?
in charge of things around here?
Well, we kind of know already.
Truthfully, everyone except us.
Yeah, fair
But
enough.
officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see.
Fair enough. Are there rifts between the brothers?
Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Well, I mean, I literally just joined. What do you mean?
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren.
Okay.
The candidates
Am I
are
supposed to
John and
influence
Nevlas.
this?
And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
You know a lot for it being a novice. Tell me something about life here.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know.
True.
We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Okay. And who's responsible for what
are the
here?
roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid
They're the
getting
ones with the
punished,
canes, you said, right?
always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Right. I also need to find Solaris or whatever for the lockpicks. Who would you elect as abbot? We already know. You said the other guy.
As the new abbot, if
Not
you could?
John.
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote?
Fair enough.
Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business.
Oh, that's right. That's my name right
You'll
now.
sleep better at night.
Okay. I'm not done talking to you, Antonius. Also... Wait, no! Open the door! I need to pick your pockets to see if you have dice on you. It's entirely possible that you are actually the guy I'm looking for. I think it's a little unlikely because it'd be too obvious, but...
What would you like?
I'm not done talking to you. Do you know what this torn page is? Huh? Tell me something about yourself.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
you
left
did
the
tell me
shop to
that.
my brother, and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
A simple life, certainly.
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
Fair enough. I'm just going to take your word for it. Do you know what this torn page is, apparently?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out.
I vaguely remember picking up something like that once upon a time.
Brother Librarian might know.
Is that his name? Did he get that name when he joined, or did he get that name after becoming the librarian? Okay. Is there anything
I'd
else?
like to ask you something about the monastery.
Did they just go like, hey, you are now brother librarian? This is what you're going to do from now on. Interesting.
Well, that's
nothing
all.
else. Thank you
for your time, brother.
Okay, let's try and get to know the other guys then. I like how they're all like walking around piously, you know, holding their hands together respectfully, and I'm just running around like a crazy person. It's what Henry does, okay? He runs around. Now, I definitely saw a bunch of novices out here. I don't know where they've wandered off to. How am I on the map right now? Go to bed. Nah, don't feel like it. Needle in a haystack. Find out which of the piouses is... which of the novices is pious, and then kill pious, apparently. Get to know the other novices and head to bed. Okay, well, I guess... Sounds like we're going to be stuck here for a while. You are Brother Librarian. Perfect. Convenient.
Ah, Gregor. Talk to me.
Yes, hello. Could I learn something about the other novices in the library?
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
So sneak into the abbot and the prior's place. Got it.
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
That's fine. That's okay. I'd like to ask you about something.
Something about the monastery.
There's a lot. Who's in charge here?
Who's in charge of things around here?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always traveling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm.
Oh, there's a...
Perhaps
oh,
the
is that
good Lord
Antonius
will bless him
again?
with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
Fair enough. Tell me something about life here.
Tell me something about life here.
Prayer, work, obedience. That just about sums it up.
I'm interested in the rule of Saint Benedict.
Can you tell me something about the rule of Saint Benedict?
Ha! 7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today.
Okay.
They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world, beyond the monastery walls, is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue, and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rulers change, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged through the ages.
Got it. I'm interested in the monastery's history.
I'm interested in the monastery's history.
It was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time, but then the order was restored and brothers of the true faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
When was this?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals, in a language foreign to God. They were driven away and their books burned.
Okay. What does each of the monks here do?
What are the
Do
roles
you have a
of the
list of
various
like
monks
named
here?
people?
Well, the abbot is the head,
Yeah, we know that.
but he's not here now.
Yeah,
Then
we also
there's
know
the
that.
prior and the sub-prior, the librarian, the porter, and many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circators. They're the ones who maintain discipline and
Yep, I
punish
hear
bad
that a
behavior.
lot. I've heard that several times now, actually. Can you tell me about the novices here?
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
After
I
a
meant
year,
something
okay.
specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yorok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager.
Yep, everyone says that
Siskin
too.
is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him.
Okay,
And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
true enough. Can you leave the monastery?
Can you leave the monastery?
Where would you go?
True.
You have everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight, so no one can get in or out.
Well, that sounds great. Do you know what this page is? It seems to be torn out of a book.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Out of what now?
What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who. Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day.
Oh?
Now I believe
That's
I
interesting.
can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd
Really?
had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
So I have to go and find these pages. Do you want me to put the book back together? Okay, I have a random, like, collectible side quest.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery.
Okay,
It might
fine.
take you a while to find them all, but
I'm
when
gonna
you
try
do,
my
you
best
can
to find
rest
them,
assured
but
Ovid will
no
return to his
guarantees.
rightful place
Actually,
in
I
your
will do
life.
my best. I'll literally search every container.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother.
You're
It's
welcome.
of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
10 pages, got it. How many do I have now? 1? Where should I look?
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it.
Fair enough.
The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere, from the garden to the refectory.
The what now? Tell me something about the book.
Can you tell me something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love.
Okay.
It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he
Unless it's
considered
like the
book
Kama
to be
Sutra,
immoral,
right? I
tore
don't
it
see
up
why.
to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Okay, I found a few pages apparently.
I found a few pages of the torn-up book, but I still don't have them all.
Wonderful. Keep looking then. I'm sure you can find the rest.
Okay, thank you, I guess. Let's see how many I actually have. I assume it's a quest item. Capon's love letter. Heretic's testimony. Page torn from book. I only have 1. I need 10. Oh dear. What does the Capon's love letter say? My sweetest, I am your most devoted secret admirer. Secret, for until I know you long for me, as I do for you, I shall not make myself known to you. But once we know each other, then, my beloved poppet.
Peace be with you, brother.
I'm reading like a very not good book in front of these people. Okay, so all the novices showed up. That's good. Siskin, who are you? Nevlas, Stibor, Antonius, and then that guy who might be leaving. So, Lucas, you're the one that no one knows anything about.
Novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
You seem suspicious. Tell me something about the other novices. He's not going to know anything.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't think I'm going to keep telling people about my search for Pius.
Ask away.
Antonius?
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell.
You don't know him?
I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
Okay. Wait.
You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
I'm going to go back to tell me more, Antonius. Ask about someone else. I don't have anyone else. Tell me something about yourself.
Something about yourself.
There's nothing I can tell you.
He doesn't sound like he wants to share.
What sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Fair enough, but you're being a little suspicious to me.
Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
I've heard you like the company of men. Did I? When? When did I hear this? Okay. I don't know if telling him about the search for Pius is wise. Tell me something about yourself. Alright, we've already been through this. I'm looking for someone here.
You see, I'm looking for someone here.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice, aren't you?
That's what I thought would happen.
At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Okay, you're telling him too much.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery.
He
had a hand.
I was hoping that Henry was going to be a little bit more subtle with this.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the
I
other
did
novices.
not think this.
Can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Talk to him, then I'll see.
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which...
I think it could be Lucas. It's possible.
I don't
but it's
know,
too obvious,
and I
right?
don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
Because I'm hunting him. This is pretty clearly going to be the guy. I've heard you like the company of men, apparently.
I've heard that you, that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to it?
What? How do you know that?
I don't know how I know that.
Abbot's book.
I did?
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it. Did you break in?
I must have read it at
Why?
one point in the past,
So you could dig
when I was
something up
sneaking
on
through
me?
the area.
I was looking for something else, but I just happened to come across your...
I don't remember this at all, but okay. Thank
No matter
you,
what
Henry,
you were
and your
looking
perfect
for,
memory,
there's
once
just a
again.
line that shouldn't be crossed. But don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same. Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor. Can I help the way I am? I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so daunting you can't even imagine it.
I'm not going to insult him.
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are. You should be true to yourself.
Although
I'm
in
glad
medieval
you aren't
times,
like the
it's
others. Thank you for not passing
it's
judgment.
quite a bit more
I swear to God, I've never lain
dangerous.
with another man. I've never
Yeah.
sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent here.
Okay, so you're probably
In a way,
not
I
pious
was
then.
glad. My guilt.
Yeah,
had been
he's opening up
consuming
for me about this.
And
Good,
I knew
good,
in the
good.
monastery I'd find peace. The Lord sees my soul, and he knows it's pure.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. He is not pious, thank goodness, because I did not want to reveal myself. Who would you elect as abbot? That's so random to ask him. He just joined, and he doesn't care to know anyone.
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's
Also
the
true.
point of worry? Ask Antonius. He often talks about it, and I'm sure he has an opinion.
Oh, I know he does.
I'd like
Few
to ask you
questions?
something about the monastery.
What would he know? Who's in charge here?
of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except...
Okay, so he's just telling me stuff that we already know.
Are there already candidates?
Brothers John and Nevlis, but the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
Okay. I'm interested in John. I'm interested in Nevlas. I'm gonna say Nevlas because that's who Antonius wants, but I don't know anything about them.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what
Okay.
they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
Why? I'm interested in John.
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Okay.
Tell me something.
Nevlas manages
wants
the
to
monastery's
reform
property.
and return to pure faith. Okay, I can see. I can see why he wants Nevlis. I want Nevlis.
Why can't novices vote?
Because you just joined.
They
You
say
know nothing.
we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry.
Also, to maintain
We'll get our
power.
chance.
Yeah. Why does it matter who wins? Well, it dictates the direction of the entire church for the next decade or two.
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our
Exactly.
lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
Yes, it did. Actually. Okay. Well, thank you for your opinion.
Thank you for your
At least now I have a little bit more context about Nevlis and John. So, brother librarian, Nevlis.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nevlis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside
That
world.
explains why you're
That means
open
you
to
get to leave the
change, yeah.
monastery.
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery.
Yes, I
It's
know,
my
you
job
said that
to
already.
ensure the monks live a humble life, and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
Fair enough. Can I help with anything?
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in
I've
medicine,
heard, yes.
and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment.
Okay.
With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
That sounds good to me.
You can count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament,
Okay.
a few rules will need to be broken.
I'm fine with that.
Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library.
Okay.
But it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books.
It's not like
Those
I've never
are not
been in there
permitted to
before.
read.
Why are they forbidden? I think I got it from the Necronomicon came from one of those.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim.
True
It's
enough.
nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna.
I swear I already have that.
Acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his
I
book
think I
was the
already
work of
have
a
that in my
Saracen
inventory,
devil.
actually. I must have
Must be
taken it
kept
by
under lock
accident
and key.
while I was
Since
in
then, no one can
the
even
Forbidden
talk about
section.
the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
Where can I find it?
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters.
Okay.
Bring it to me, but leave the other books there.
Oops.
No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it, which is exactly what we don't want.
I have no comment on that. Do you have any advice?
Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Celerius could help.
Okay. Thank you. Why can't you do it yourself? Because he
Why can't you
probably
do it yourself?
isn't willing to do it for his soul.
Because I'm one of the highest ranking monks here, and one day I'd like to become abbot. Can you imagine me crawling around in the black of night searching for a forbidden book?
Yeah, that would not
You
be
could
good
just
for him.
ask for it.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried? Unfortunately, Librarian Cyril is a stubborn ass.
Fair enough. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day.
Okay, got it.
To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Fair enough. Here's the book you wanted. Yeah, I just have it. I'd like to know more about the election of this new abbot.
I'm interested in the election of the new abbot.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that they spent no time considering how they could make the monastery a better place now.
Why? What's wrong with it now?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the order to make them fit their interests.
Of course.
So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exemplary lives. Sin abounds here, just as in the
I like how I've already
world.
done all this. What sins do the brothers commit?
What sins are you talking about?
Well, they eat the meat and everything
Scripture
too,
says
right?
That he who is without
According to
sin
Johanka.
cast the first stone. I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
Oh, okay, fine. Tell me about the elections.
Tell me something about how the new abbot will be elected.
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote, with the exception of novices.
Yep.
The abbot's crozier will be conferred on whoever is chosen, and he'll take the vow. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing with politics outside the monastery, instead of actually leading the monastery. But he still maintains a fundamental influence on life here.
Brother John?
I'll be interested to know more about Brother John.
I don't like to speak ill of people, but Circuitor John is the worst person the monks could pick to represent them.
Okay.
He's nothing but an old schemer and pedant who preaches water but drinks wine. He's won the older brethren over because they know he won't call an end to their debauchery.
Of course, corruption, bureaucracy, etc., etc. Why do you want to become abbot?
Why do you want to become abbot?
Well, we
Because
know
when
why.
I
He wants
see
to
the
change
way
things,
are
yeah.
headed around here, I have no other option. Itinerant preachers speak of the corrupted black heart of the church.
Yep.
And I can't deny this.
Like Jan
What they
Hus.
say. I'd like to change things and bring back meaning and esteem to the monastery.
All right, I know everything I need to know
That's
about
all.
the election,
Thank you.
apparently.
Peace be with you, brother.
Yes, and with you. I'm not done talking to you, actually. Okay, so I needed... Oh, okay, the good news is there's a marker on him, so I can return to him whenever I want. Stebor I've never talked to. Siskin I've never talked to. Okay, let me put myself here so I can see
I'm Gregor, and
Siskin
I'm new
in the
here.
background.
I know. I saw you in the church during ceremony. I have the feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. See, I'm the circator.
Yeah, I
What does
know.
that
You're
mean?
gonna punish me.
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything's the way it should be.
When it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
Oh, absolutely not. Nope. Apparently, he doesn't want to talk to me very much. Fair enough in that regard. Siskin, let me talk to you.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment?
This could be the guy.
It's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Okay, will you tell me something about yourself? I'm not gonna keep telling everyone about Pius.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Uh-huh. Are you hiding something? I'm Mr. Speech!
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything.
Oh, okay, so it's not him.
But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So
Well,
I
here
took
you
what
are.
coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Okay. Quest log updated. Searching for Pious. Why is that complete? I didn't... Huh? Worldly goods in the monastery. Why is that completed? I have so many things just completing in the background. I'm just like, why and how? You needn't have come here if you didn't want to.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
That's kind of rough. They must have figured out that you robbed them.
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off.
Huh.
I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
Oh, are you telling me to find it? Or did I find it already? Is that the quest I completed? Did he hide worldly possessions here and I stole it at some point? While I was looking for the Necronomicon?
What's
What will
your
you do
plan
next?
with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
Seems legit. Alright, that's all.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially
Okay.
the part about the coin.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot here. About that magic potion. What magic potion? Where am I getting all these prompts from? Okay, sure. I'm still curious about that stash of yours.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times, I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
Under the slab. Okay, got it. I'll tell the abbot. Okay, I'll leave you be
I'll
for
leave
now.
you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor, don't mention it to anyone.
I'm still curious about it. How is it you get no penance for missing mass?
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn
Oh,
a
I
blind
see.
eye.
Because you've got merchandise.
And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I see. What do you think of the other novices?
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices.
Antonius?
Tell me about Antonius.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
Okay, what about Lucas?
What can you tell me about Lucas?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
Okay, that's all.
That's
Thank
all.
you. Oh, something about a magic potion?
About that magic potion from the forbidden books.
What do you plan to do with it?
What do you plan on doing with it?
I don't really know yet. Perhaps one day I'll concoct it and try it out.
Can I take a look at the recipe?
Would you share the recipe with me?
You don't even have to ask. It's thanks to you I have it.
What do you mean?
Old wives' ointment, which witches use upon the Sabbath, and therein damn their souls to the devil. Prepare oil, a fistful of marigold, a fistful of belladonna, and a fistful of lover's knot. Boil the lover's knot for one turn. Drop the ground marigold.
Is this
in
something
the
I'm going to have to
cauldron
actually
and boil
memorize?
for another turn. Drop the ground belladonna into the cauldron and boil for another turn.
Sounds quite poisonous.
And it
Yeah, it
probably
does.
is. But I'm interested to find out what it does.
That sounds like a terrible plan.
About that... Siskin, that potion isn't a good idea.
Well, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I want to try it out. I'm not saying right now, but at some point.
Let's change the subject.
Did I, like... He's like, oh, it's thanks to you that I have it. I'm like, I haven't done anything for you yet. I literally just stood here and said hi. Who would you
Who
elect
would
as
you
abbot?
elect abbot, if you could?
Well, I mean, everyone's going
Most
to go for
likely
Nevros. Exactly.
He's a fine fellow and he seems honest. But Truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me.
You can't vote either
Monastery will
way.
still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
That he has. Okay. How are my quests going? I have the Forbidden Book, Bring It Back to Nevlas, found 1 out of 10 in the Cloister, Needle and Haystack. What am I missing? I have to find one of the perpetrators. For now, I don't know which of them they are. Talk to Sir Radzik. I told Antonius he thinks that Yodok. Right, where is Yodok? Nevlas, I have your book.
Ah, Gregor.
Here you go.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books.
Okay.
It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
Oh. Yeah, let me know about the background of the other novices, please.
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book.
Apparently I've read them
before.
before.
Hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks. You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
Well, apparently I've read it before, because I knew a secret about the other guy. I don't remember anything in it, though. Can I somehow help you get elected abbot?
Is there any way I could help you get elected? Somehow tip the scales in your favour?
What would you like to do?
Time
Climb
to tip
up
the
tower
scales.
and shout, "Vote for Nevlas! Vote for Nevlas!"
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent. He's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ.
Fair enough.
But there is
Nice
something you could
worldview.
help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery.
I've heard, yes.
I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Okay. So do you want me to find out what's going on?
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
True
Very
enough.
good, then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
Well, you're welcome. And what do you want me to find out?
What do you want me to find out?
I'd be interested to hear about any iniquity in the monastery. I
Just
need
in
to
general,
prepare
or
myself
what?
for what I'll be facing.
Okay. Thank you for that. Who else do I nag? Siskin, Antonius, Nevlas. Where is that Yo dude? Is it you? Yodok, there he is. And Lucas, who I've spoken to before. Hello.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother.
Oldest
I'm
of the
Yodok,
novices.
The oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Interesting. What do you think of the other novices?
I'm interested in the other novices.
Tell me about everyone.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Well, you don't think much of him, do you?
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Okay. What about Antonius?
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop.
Okay, so that's staying
Antonius is all right.
consistent.
You can rely on him. He
Okay.
won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
And Lucas?
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitous who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
What did you have to say about Siskin?
Oh.
Right, it was just all I need to know. Right. I'm interested in something else, too. I've read the Abbot's book. Should I reveal that? I don't remember what was in the Abbot's book. That's the problem. Tell me something about yourself.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Everyone has an excuse. I've read the Abbot's book.
I've read the Abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make out. Actually, it seems like you're as lecherous as a boar.
I don't remember this at all.
You broke into the Abbot's quarters to spy on me? You won't get away with it.
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me is you and what the book has to say about you.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to report you.
No, you're not.
Just try it, and I'll smack you so hard your feet won't touch the ground.
No, don't hit me. I won't say anything to anyone, I promise.
Okay, I feel kind of bad about this, actually. Who would you elect as abbot?
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's
I'm
all.
nosy, okay?
I like John better. But
Really?
like I said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in it. Don't you start too.
Interesting, okay. So, what exactly were those pop-ups for me? Like the quest I guess they were quest completions? I managed to get my hands on the Forbidden Book, but what about the whole thing about the stash? What was that stuff about the stash? Casting lots. Oh yeah, we failed that one. Hare hunt. I'm quite confused, actually. Okay. I haven't figured out anything out of all of this, which is less than ideal. Generic Monk, hello.
What troubles you?
Everything. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? I know I'm supposed to sleep. Find the pages of the book, go to bed. Find out for Brother Nevelis about any wrongs being committed in the monastery. Okay. I've also got to keep my eyes open for pages, apparently. I don't know if they're just going to be, like, in containers, or if they're going to be out in the world. That is a mystery.
Salve.
Yes, and you.
What would you like?
Tell me about the other people. Apparently I know that you're pious. Is that from the book? Do I know he's pious because of the book that I read ages ago and forgot? Is that why I can accuse him? That's... Okay, I'm going to have to try that after.
To hear
I want to hear his opinion on other people. Siskin.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young Lord Capon.
Huh, true.
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him. Fighting, drinking, fornicating. But then he ended up in here.
Why is he in the monastery?
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something. Or maybe he's being punished.
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak about his life before the monastery.
Thanks, that's all.
That's all I wanted to know about him. Thanks.
And Yodok?
What about Yodok?
Be on good terms with him. If you show even the slightest hint you don't like him, he'll make your life hell.
Well, he's actually a wimp.
Little pedant who'll rat you out to the superiors. Once he finishes his novitiate, I imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least Sir Cater. He's a man who enjoys ordering others around.
Lucas.
I'm interested in Lucas.
No one knows much about him. He doesn't talk to anyone. He works, eats, sleeps. then does it all again the next day. It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible. By it, I mean his entire life.
Okay, that's all.
That's all, thanks.
And apparently I know you're pious.
I know you're pious. The man I've been looking for.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or
okay,
Carl,
so
whatever your true name
apparently
is.
I just know this.
What do you want to do now?
I'm not sure what I should do.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies.
Of course.
And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can
I agree. Just give me your dice. All I need is your dice.
Our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff.
Okay.
I've robbed and stolen.
You're just straight up admitting to it.
But I swear to God, I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to change for the better.
Okay, fair enough.
Here in the monastery, I've had plenty of time to think things over. But then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God.
Although I do still technically need to take you in.
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
Are there other options?
What if I wanted a different option?
Like take you in to...
You could kill another novice, I suppose.
I'm not killing anyone.
If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Alright, let's do it your way.
Good. Let's do it your way.
But I thought I needed to arrest you.
I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
What will you do?
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow, that sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys for?
What do
well,
I
the
need
doors
the
are
keys
locked.
to the monastery for?
How else will we get out?
Right?
This place is practically a prison.
Do you mean these keys?
Oh, I already had them.
What? I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands
Oh,
on
of course
them.
Okay, I must I definitely went into the prior's place and jacked all his stuff at some point. Where can I find blood in a monastery?
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
Interesting, okay. I know everything I need to know. I can get to work.
That's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Interesting. So yeah, my previous adventures in here, in the monastery, sneaking through this place, trying to get that Necronomicon, means that I'm basically fast-tracking my way through the entire mission without actually having to do any work. Because at some point, I read the Abbot's book, and Henry has perfect memory, which is always helpful. Okay, well, I want to look around for the scattered pages of the book. I might as well do that. I now know everything about everyone, apparently. So that's fun. Can I use a torch? I guess not. I'm not allowed to hold any items. This is up to the dorms, which I don't want to go to yet. These are the doors out of the location, but I cannot actually do anything sorry, I meant to say I don't want to unlock this yet because I don't want it to trigger anything. And of course I already have access to everything I need. Apparently. Don't make me knock you out. Oh, I don't even have a lockpick, do I? Yeah, I don't have a lockpick. I need to get one. I am still gonna run around looking to see if I can find pages, though. So that's something I can do, I guess. This is where we did our ceremony. Where is this? Hey, it's my dog! My dog is just hanging out. Hello, Yodoc. So what happens if I just unlock this? This just goes outside. Well, we immediately found a way outside. Hilarious. I'm not paying any indulgences, thank you very much. I can unlock this too. Where does this go? Just straight outside. Oh! Oh, I know where we are. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna unlock all the doors, actually. Why not? I see, I see. Perfect. Can we close the door again so no one gets out? Perfect. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Don't mind me, brother librarian. I don't know where you expect me to find all those pages for you, but I might as well start looking, I guess. Oh, I guess people are going to bed. Now, what's on the lower level? This won't be trespassing, right? I totally work here. Food, okay. Oh, I know where I am. This is how I got in the past. Yeah. Yeah, this is how I got in the first place to get to look for the Necronomicon. Yeah. And then the prior lives around the corner. He's like down here somewhere. B. What am I doing in B? Who's B? Oh, bed is above me. Okay, got it. Random books that I don't need. I need to find those scraps. Those torn pages. I really want to actually do that, but I don't have lockpicks right now, which is a problem. I need to meet that other brother. Syphilis, I think his name was? I'm this close to calling him Brother Syphilis. On St. Procopius, don't care. Not relevant. Marathon 3, that is a skill book that I want. Have I read it before? I have not. But my vitality is already capped, isn't it? It is, so there's literally no point in me having it. Well, too late now. On the Obedience of Disciples. It is very dark in here, and I don't have any torches. So I should probably actually go to bed. Didn't they give me instructions on what I'm supposed to do as a monk? Everyday labors, yes. I should probably read that. It is too dark to read that. Let me find some light and then try reading it.
Infuriating. A horrible, abominable waste of parchment.
Brother Novices.
No respect for writing these days.
The following schedule describes the daily activities you shall attend to in your first years in the monastery. Order and discipline are the cornerstones upon which the Order of St. Benedict is built. Any violations of the schedule, thus marked, shall be disciplined by the punishment of solitary confinement. When it is meditation you seek, prayer and study can be substituted for food and sleep. 3 a.m. start of day. Dang, okay. 4 a.m. morning prayer. 6 a.m. common meal. 8 a.m. work in the frattery assigned by Brother Nevlas. 12 noon, work in the library, assigned by Brother Librarian. 4 p.m., afternoon worship. 6 p.m., vespers, common supper. 7 p.m., comp line, free time before retiring. 9 p.m., rest and nighttime curfew. Jesus be praised! Okay, is it 9 p.m.? Am I about to get in trouble? I might get in trouble because of curfew. I'm in a dorm. I feel like I'm at Hogwarts. Where is this? Is this a place I should recognize? It is too dark. I cannot see a thing. You're neglecting your daily schedule. I am now trespassing because I'm neglecting my daily schedule. Okay. So I need to go before I get caught by one of the, I don't know what to call them. The sea people. Okay. Totally allowed to be up here now. It is so dark. Novice Yodoc. Monk. trying to find chests. Sleep and save. Well, that's helpful. That's good. I desperately do want to sleep and save. Okay, well, the unfortunate part is I don't actually have any torches. So there's not much I can do at night. I also don't have any lockpicks yet because I've never met that brother who sells lockpicks. Fascinating. And I know I can probably get finish off this this infiltration fairly easily, but I really want those pages. Vitality improved somehow, even though I'm already at 20. Don't know how, but okay. Oops. Who the heck is snoring like that? Just a random monk. Can I lockpick? Sorry, can I pickpocket the monks or would I get caught? I'd probably get caught. Sleep and save again. Monk's habit. Okay. But I'm already wearing... Ah! You! Solarius! You're the guy I need. What's the difference here? This one's cleaner than mine. Okay, I'll just wear a cleaner one. Solarius! There you go. There he is. That's the guy I want. I guess I can wait a couple of hours. I was told 3 AM was the start of the day, though. Clearly someone lied to me. But yes, this has been very fascinating so far. Very fascinating indeed. Come on. Neglecting my daily schedule again. And the guy is gone. Of course he is. Go to church for prayer and mass. Okay. Running. Lost. Very lost. How did I get up here? That's the church right down there. No quick way to get down there. Okay. You're the guy who has his stuff. Ah. Worldly goods. Quest started. Worldly goods. I don't see it. I don't see it. Let's worry about that later. Let's actually go down before we get, punished, I guess. Find out who the secret stash belongs to. What do you mean? I know who it belongs to. Okay. Neglecting daily schedule. It's raining. I'm here. Totally here. Made it. Quest completed. Worldly goods. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Find out for Brother Nevles about any wrongdoings being committed in the monastery. That was it? That was what I needed to find out? Oof. Okay. Interesting. Quite confused. Do I talk to the prior to pray, or...?
Can't you see where
I do. I can. How do I pray? How pray? Do I just stand here? Is there something I can interact with to pass the time, or do I just, wait? I'm not sure. I was not given instruction. I guess I'll just stand here. How long am I supposed to be here for? Let me read this real quick. Morning prayer till, I don't know, 5, 6? I guess 6, and then we go to eat lunch, eat breakfast. I have no food. I'm about to lose my well-fed perk because I have no food. Although I guess I could steal food from the kitchens. I guess that is a thing I could do. I'm neglecting my daily schedule, apparently. Again, eat with the others. Sounds like everyone would be in here.
Words, expounding the Lord's commandments
Yep,
in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precept.
Can I actually get food, or...? Trespassing in this area, okay. But I need a parchment. Maybe I should do that when I have free time.
make no distinction of persons in the monastery.
Do I actually get to
Let
eat
him
or
not
not?
love one more than another, unless it be one whom he
Eat,
finds
yes,
better
let me
in
eat.
good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear.
Okay, the fun part is I can still wait, so that's
Remembering
good.
the fate of Heli, the priest of Sila. The
Am I
well
actually
bestowed
filling up
from
right
those
now?
of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and
Okay,
second
hilarious, but I guess we can skip this, because I'm not gonna sit here and eat in real time. Imagine doing that. Okay. Go work in the frattery. Report to Provost Nevlas at the alchemy bench. Okay. How's my my food situation? Is it at 100 or am I screwed? Oh, 98. Okay. Okay, that's good. Report to the frattery. I will do that in just a moment, but I need to order blood. Now, use. Something said use. What am I using? Use. Wait until the blood arrives the next day. Okay, well, I guess I've already started it. Spirits and wine. Don't care for it. I think I'm good. This just leads back out to where okay, to a place I recognize, so that's fine. You didn't see that at all. I totally belong here. Brother Hilarious. Also, John, I never actually talked to you.
What would you like?
You're the guy no one likes.
About you in the election, will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
Will do. Tell me about Nevlas.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
Okay, what's going on in the monastery?
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
I'm not interested in helping you. I'm not really interested in all that.
I'm not really interested in all that.
Then why are you wasting my time?
True. I'm not
Thank you
wanting
for
to help
answering.
you. Alright, thank you. Bye. Solarius, I need...
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'm looking for something that isn't easy to find around here.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
Well... lockpicks, actually.
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks.
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not?
Just for fun? Okay, sure.
So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you?
Yes, I did.
I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left.
What, left over from
I'll
the
trade
years?
them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
Okay, what kind of food are you looking for? I just need to get you food, huh? Well, I definitely know where to find you food. Monk, monk, monk. Okay. I mean... okay, well that's not food. But I definitely can get you food. I just need to get back down to the cellar area. I know, I'm supposed to be working at some other place right now, but just give me a sec, eh? Just let me down here real quick and I can get you food. I'll take it all. I don't know specifically what kind of food you want, so I'm just going to come back and give you these. Neglecting my schedule. Oh dear. So if I go back into that room, I'm going to get punished. Basically. Because the Punisher is in there, and he would not be happy to see me. Not in my workplace. Hello, reporting in.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm here for daily duties. Oh, do I want to turn in the other guy? Not really. Yeah. I'm here for daily duties.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Concoct 2 buck's blood potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Okay, I was not expecting to be assigned a potion making task, but sure. In a chest, you say? Also, I have not found that scrap of paper. The out of 10 scraps of paper and stuff. Okay, I can take all of this. Buck's blood, you say, huh? That doesn't seem too bad. Seriously, where the heck am I supposed to... Wait. Page torn from a book. Okay, now I know what they're supposed to look like. It's a physical piece. Why are you giving me so many bandages? These are free. I'll take them. Okay. I now know what I'm looking for. Cool. So you want me to make Buck's blood, huh? Musk of Infinite Allure. The recipe for Musk of Infinite Allure, the potion that Sir Hans wants to take to make him even more irresistible than he already is. It's nothing for me, though. I don't really need a horde of admirers following me on stealth missions. And then various stuff. Okay. Buck's blood. Have I ever made a Buck's blood potion? Do I know the recipe? Fake blood. Marigold. I wonder if fake blood would have sufficed in this quest as well, instead of ordering the blood. Buck's blood. Okay. Whoever is short of breath or weighed down by heavy armor, let him drink this, and he will be less tired. You need oil, handful of St. John's wort, one of comfrey, and one of dandelions. Okay. Grind the wort, but only the wort. Okay, grind the wort. Drop the wort and the comfrey, and then boil. Leave to cool, and then add dandelions. That seems easy enough. Okay. So, oil. We can toss that in. And then from here, I guess I can grind this up. Mortar and pestle. Let's grind it up. Yep. And then we'll dump it in a dish, I guess. Good enough. Toss that in. Technically, I can grab this and toss it in at toss it in with the dish separately, but because I don't actually have to boil anything until after, right? And then we just boil for one turn, I believe. That's easy. Okay, now it's boiling, which is great. And then I just have to leave it to cool. I don't even need to, like, do anything. Just have to wait for it to stop boiling, I think. It's still boiling. We're still fine. Still fine. Okay. And then in the meantime, grab the dandelion. Let it cool. This is considered cooled, right? Toss it in. Grab a file. And complete. Right? Nice. Yeah. And a new perk point. And apparently I conducted 2. Or sorry, I concocted 2 just by doing that. Well done, me. So I didn't have to do it twice. Thank goodness for that. Bundle Alchemist. When you successfully brew a potion, you get 1 extra. Doesn't apply to auto brew. You can auto brew potions you have brewed once before, but you can only brew 1. Auto brewing will produce 3 potions for the price of 1. Wow. How do I get those? I guess by leveling up alchemy more, huh? I never actually do alchemy, so makes sense. Trial and error. Don't care. Potions you brew yourself. Water of life. Salted and smoked. None of this is useful to me, in my humble opinion. So... yeah, okay. That happened. I need to run around looking for those scrolls now that I know what I'm looking for. The problem is, a lot of them look like they could be scrolls, but aren't. I haven't been up to the library yet, either. Is that one? It's not. Okay. Currently not sure if you're going to see me, like, literally run around checking every corner, or if I'm just going to do, like, a montage of me finding them, but we'll see. Brother Nevlas?
What would you like?
I would like to give you the potions.
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Okay. So that's that. I'm sure there are other things for me to look into because I don't want to report in that guy. I promised him I wouldn't tell. Neglecting my daily schedule. How? I did the task. I did exactly what he asked for.
Talk to me, brother.
Can I somehow help you
Is there
get
any way
elected?
What would you like to do?
Not exact.
Pity?
Okay, we've been through this. Okay. I've discovered something about the wrongs.
I've discovered something about the wrongs.
But I don't need to tell him.
committed
I can
here.
choose to change my mind, right?
See? Tell me more.
Siskin is hiding treasure here. I don't want to tell you.
If you find out anything else...
Okay, I can find out more than just that. Cool. But they don't want me out of here. They don't want me out of the room I'm supposed to be in. That's a little annoying. Kingdom of Bohemia. Sure, okay. Is any of this going to be relevant to me? I guess I can just wait an hour and hopefully I'll be allowed to leave. Hopefully. There we go. Hopefully I'm allowed to exit now. Nope, still not allowed. Alright, let's wait another hour. Okay, I've waited another hour. I'm still trespassing when I'm out there. That's not great. Go to work in the scriptorium. Report to Brother Cyril, the librarian. Oh, that's his name. Cool. Are there any scrolls out here? Oh, since you're here, let me give you the food.
What is it, brother?
Suppose you tell me something about your past.
You have some interesting skills for a monk. Don't suppose you want to tell me how you picked them up?
What's there to tell? We were all young and foolish once. I was a student in Prague, completely broke, living from hand to mouth and studying all day. It wasn't an easy life.
So you turned to stealing?
Fair enough.
I set about securing a livelihood as best I could. A goose, some new shoes, a bit of coin to spend with my friends. Without that little bit extra, I'd never have completed my studies. I would have turned into a beggar. And who else do you know that can say he's serving God thanks to having been a thief?
No one, brother. Thank you for telling me your story.
I need keys to the monastery. I already have them.
Brother, I've a favour to ask, and I think you're the man to help me with it. Or you used to be, before you came here.
I see. So it's the dodgy sort of favour, is it?
Possibly.
Well, yes. I need to get hold of the keys to the monastery.
That won't be easy, I can tell you that straight off. The prior always keeps the keys close by him. So how exactly do you imagine I could help?
I already have them, but can you get the keys off
Could
him?
you take the keys off him?
Rob the prior? You've got to be joking.
You wouldn't be doing it for free?
I mean, I've already done it.
Then what could you possibly pay me? I'm done with my thieving, and you'd have to offer me a whole lot of groschen to change my mind.
How much would you want?
200
A
groschen.
princely sum, brother.
Which is hilarious,
no
because I can
trifle
get that
matter.
from the stash.
That much? Where am I supposed to find that much coin? No one here has any money.
Precisely. But no groschen, no theft. And think twice before you ask me that kind of favor again.
Yeah, okay.
Brother,
Yeah?
what are you doing here?
Oh.
Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
Sorry.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Really?
Totally.
This time I'll look the other way. But next time you won't get out of being punished.
Okay. Thank you for that, I guess, Stebor. Solarius, I'm not done with you
What
yet.
would you like?
Let's talk trade. Give me those lockpicks. And what do I need to sell you? Is this how it works? I trade you? I thought you said money. Am I confused? Like, you can have all this. I guess I can only buy, like, one at a time, huh? That's fine. Let me buy one, then. I still can't even afford that. Okay, so all the food I have is not enough. So... Alright, let me go to where I need to be, because I'm tired of being harassed. Scriptorium. Okay, that's the library, right? Or next to the library. Neglecting my daily duties. Yes, I know. I'm just a little lost, okay? I'm a little lost. I don't know my way around yet. I'm new here. This is my second day. Upstairs? Yeah, probably upstairs in the library area. That's fine and dandy. Here we are. I'm in the place I'm supposed to be. And while I'm here, I may as well run around looking for those pages, huh? Brother Librarian, random book. That looks like a page. Thank you. 3 out of 10. This is
Forbidden
the...
books must be in that cabinet.
Yeah, okay, got it. The funny thing is I have the keys to all of these already. Any other pages in here that I should be worried about? I wonder if there's a page in the Prior's place. Probably. But then I'd have to be out and about at night. Right? I mean, that's not an issue for me, realistically, but... Okay, what do you want?
Ah, Gregor. Talk to me.
I'm talking to you.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear?
Okay.
Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Easy enough, I guess. Sit at a table and begin copying, sure. Do I have a table that I can use? Like a chair I can use? Or... No, I didn't even go close to that. Start transcribing, okay. What? Am I supposed to actually see this? Okay. Sed in leg domina voluntas. I'm not even near the cabinet, shush. Okay, this is confusing. Unledge, or is it in ledge? Volunras, voluntas. I'm just gonna guess this one. I don't... Oh dear. Dominus... I'm gonna guess this. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking at this point. My brain is mush. Guess. Well, that went horribly. I'm just thinking, meanwhile, Sir Radzig back at his castle. Wonder what Henry's doing right now. Okay, well then. How badly did I do? How bad was it? You want to talk to me about it?
No.
Oh, crap.
I can't believe you've made so many mistakes.
Rep game, though. Okay. Now what? Do I do it again? No.
Talk to me.
Okay, that happened. But I can't leave this area without being in trouble. That's the problem. I mean, in theory, I could knock out both of these guys and just move on. But that seems like a very bad idea. That sounds like a very easy way for me to get in trouble. Are you actually looking at me? Unlocking this isn't illegal. Walking in here is illegal. But you're not looking at me. And I have a little grace period if I need it. In theory. Okay. Hoping this gives me a chance to find some scrolls while I'm here. I don't have any lockpicks still. I like how I could literally just leave this place if I wanted. This is where the Prior sleeps, right? Or like some dude sleeps here, but he's definitely not going to be sleeping here right now. At least not during the day. No, the Prior's in the next room. Dried cheese and stuff, don't care. Did I just hear the door? Oh, I don't have a lockpick for that right now. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Where was the Abbot's book? How did I even get there? Don't mind me.
Get away from that cabinet. The book stood in there out for your eyes to see.
Yes, yes, I know. Okay.
Brother?
Hi.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working
I am
somewhere?
working.
Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I definitely
deny.
was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Really?
Yes.
This time I'll look.
Yeah. Okay, well, apparently I'm in trouble the second I step out the door, which I don't like. I wonder if you have anything worth lockpicking. Sorry, not worth pickpocketing. See, the thing is, I keep trying to leave this room, and they won't let me leave. So I'm literally like, you've got a key. Probably to the library that I already have, more than likely. You're probably in the same book. Friendly neighbor. Okay, so that was risky. I'm glad he didn't report me. Go to the church for prayer and mass. Okay, will do. I really hope I'll be able to explore the place soon enough. Because I've had almost no opportunity to actually do that. Am I just lost, or what? Possibly just a little lost. And then various places I need to lockpick. But I don't have one, and I can't find enough food to actually trade for it. Neglecting my daily schedule by stepping outside. What is this? Literally just leads back out to Johanka's room. I'm so tempted to just dip out there. Okay. Well, you weren't wrong about this being purgatory. Whichever brother told me that. Okay, well then. Honestly, how would I even know where to find the Abbot's place if I, you know... like, the whole, oh, I found the Abbot's book. Like, I don't even know where to find that from in here. How would I have known where to go if I hadn't explored it before? Okay, well, I'm here. Can I just stand for an hour and just, like, skip the whole praying thing? Or can I sneak out while everyone's at mass? I guess I could, in theory, sneak out while everyone's at mass, huh? Who's gonna pay attention to this? No one will realize. Except for, you know, that guy, but, you know. Is this the librarian? Yeah, it is. Okay, I just leave him alone. And then I can run away. And hopefully I can just persuade whoever is still around that I am allowed to be where I am. Oh, whoops. That is so tempting. Literal freedom. Okay, so there's the brother. Has anyone seen a scroll, a torn page from a book, anything? Anyone? Please? Eat with the others. Okay. I'm totally allowed to be here. This is on the way to the dining room. Well, it's not, actually, but... Dining room is here? No, this just goes up to the dorms. I must be missing something
The rule
somewhere.
of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Therefore,
missing something.
when
So what if I come up
anyone
here
perceives
instead? This just takes me back up to the library. I was literally just here. I'm so lost. Here's one. Okay, that's great. 4 out of 10. Still not ideal. I doubt I'm going to find many in the same location. Also, I am now late for food. In which I will get... not arrested for, but punished for. So that's always good. This has been very confusing. Also, the stash is here. I could steal from him, but that would be very mean and rude of me to do, I think. Very easy, but I don't have a lockpick. Well then. I'm also noticing random, like, boots and stuff just strewn about. I don't think that's normal, but... Alright, let's head over to the food. Which way to the food? Not this one. That's the alchemy bench.
Here the prophet shows that
Here,
if the
here,
spirit
here.
of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even
Oh,
from
wait.
good speech.
Time to eat.
So much the more of the punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore,
Am I about to get accosted because I was late by a little bit?
so important.
Yes, I am.
Brother?
Hi.
Where were you during Mass?
What do you mean?
Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
For it is written,
Rep lost. I wasn't feeling
I was
well.
feeling a bit queasy.
Really?
Yep.
I'll pretend.
This is the last time, he says. Okay. I'm having all sorts of trouble. Okay. I guess I'll just wait another hour. Go to bed. Well, you know, I don't really want to. I want to explore. I need to see what happens at night around here. I need to find all the books. How am I supposed to get to the abbot's place? I guess I could go outside and go around. In theory.
Go away.
Trespassing, sorry.
Novices aren't allowed here.
I did not know that, sorry. Should I talk to all these... to all the novices again, or what? My biggest issue right now is I don't have a lot of direction. I could just leave. I could just straight up leave and just never come back again. Because I have everything I need, realistically, to get out. But, I want to do the quests here.
What do you desire, brother?
I don't have everything we need for the escape. I'm missing the blood. And I don't want to escape yet anyway. So, they're telling us to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed. Am I allowed to just come out here, or do I get in trouble for that? Actually, wait a minute. Nothing's stopping me from getting lockpicks from my own horse. Well, there we go. Hilarious. I'm back. I mean, to be fair, if I didn't already have the keys to everything, that would not have been an option. So, thank goodness to earlier Karst for already doing all of this, apparently. Without my knowledge, but, you know, apparently I had the foresight. So now let me in... Why are you coming over here? Why are you coming over here? Why did you have to stand right here? You definitely see me. Okay, well that was awkward. Do I have any free time? It's almost 9. 9... No, I have like an hour of free time. This is like the only free...
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been.
What do you mean?
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's...
Okay, so those lockpicks are gone. And now I'm thrown in solitary confinement? Great. Well then. How long am I supposed to be in here for? Does that Procopius cave? I'm serving jail time for a day. Oh. I mean, it's fine. Like, realistically, time doesn't really pass, but still.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar.
Oh?
Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I got locked up then. Nasty habits. That's new. Find out what's going on in the cellars. Someone is sneaking into the cellars at night to drink wine. I'm pretty sure that's against the monastery rules. Okay, I have a goal. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Wait, am I already in the cellars? Circator John, Circator Stibor. Well, that's just me being released. Is this considered the cellars, or is this just like the prison? Trespassing. Oh, that's the way out. Why am I trespassing? I'm about to get arrested again. Because they left the room? What did they take from me, exactly? They took away... Yep. They took away... my stolen books, and the loot, and my lockpicks. Great. Now, is it possible that one of the papers that I need are in here? Is it possible that one of the scrolls are in here? Maybe, but... okay, so they threw me down here. So this would be a cellar, wouldn't it be? I think so. Alright. Interesting stuff to keep in mind. Neglecting my daily schedule. I guess I gotta go to mass. There is really no opportunity to explore around here, huh? I mean, I could just leave. I still have my keys, right? Yes, I do. Hilarious. I don't owe anything now because I've been arrested, technically, according to the game. And this just leads outside. Is this the secret way through from the Procopius cave? I think it is. I recognize this place. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, I'm totally praying. Totally praying.
Can't you see?
Yes, we are at mass. I can see that. Okay. What? A lockpick? Just here? Randomly? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing around here, so I think from now on it's going to be like just montages and snippets of stuff happening, because I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing in here. 117 nourishment. That's new. I just realized that there's a page torn from a book right here on the book stand. Somehow I ran past this like a billion times. These things really blend into the environment. Yeah, okay, there you go. And then I have to wait around still. So, my game actually crashed. So I lost all of my progress outside of the first day. Which is not ideal. I mean, the good news is my first day, for the most part, I already figured out everything, so I didn't actually lose that much. But I need to regain all the pages, I need to re-get the quest where I need to investigate the cellar and all that fun stuff, so at least I know what I'm kind of looking for, so give me that. And I guess I'm just gonna relive all of it, so I'll see you on the other side. Wait, Necronomicon 2? Why does he have that? That wasn't there before. I'll take it. I don't know why I have it, or why he had it. It definitely didn't show up there before. But I'll take it, I guess. Interesting. We already know who it belongs to. Okay, well, I discovered a page torn from a book inside a chest that was previously locked. So now I do know that I need to be checking all the chests. Well, it's a good thing I picked up that lockpick earlier en masse. So I guess I've got to just continue my story. I'm going to get arrested. Oh, he's not going to arrest me. Well, that's good. I'm trying to find my next objective. So the fun part is, at least this time, I have a lockpick that I can use to get into the very hard area here. But like, if I didn't have all this, how would I have gotten in here? I'm just gonna knock him out again, as usual. Like last time. Good night, sir. This keeps me safe, and then I can go through everything again. Which is fine and dandy. And maybe there'll be other things in here. I almost want to take that off of him, but that might be overkill. Okay. Jotted notes. What do I have those for? Jotted notes. Remember, descend... Oh, okay, well that's not relevant.
What have we here?
Nothing relevant.
The book with information about the novices.
What, this? Oh yeah, we scrolled through this before as a long time ago, yes. We're just gonna re-rob you. Thank you.
Interesting. I still don't know which...
We've already figured it out, Henry. We really don't need you going through all of the dialogue again. Dried cheese. Well, you know, this would have been handy if I grabbed that the first time round, huh? So now I'm at 7, which is really nice. If I keep going this way, I'm going to end up exiting the monastery area, so I don't think it's in my best interest. So I'm just going to go through here again real quick. No one's going to realize what I've done. And we're all good. Wonderful. Now I just have to wait out my time here. Nice. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you. So I only need 2 more. Pretty sure there was one in the cellar as well, so that puts me at 9.
Peace be with you, brother.
Not sure where to find the last one, but I'm told to go upstairs to sleep. Now, is the cellar down here? I think so. This would be the cellar. Yes, perfect. And I need to investigate this place later tonight. So it is already almost nighttime, and my next objective is to quote-unquote go to sleep. So I can potentially do that, save, and then wake up, I guess, midway into the evening and see how that goes. Let's just do it at 22, or like between, what is this, 9 and 10 p.m.? Yeah. And then I can go down 2 floors and see what's going on. So that doesn't seem so bad. Where am I going to find number 10, though? I mean, I think I've gotten back everything I missed. I've already checked a few chests. I guess I need to keep checking chests. I probably need to keep checking chests. Okay. I know I don't have the prompt to go downstairs right now, but I mean, I got the quest in a quote-unquote previous life before my game crashed, so...
Salve, be well.
Yes, yes, you too. So... down I go. I know I'm neglecting my daily schedule. Thank you. Oh, there's so many people still coming upstairs. I guess I should probably wait another hour. Or maybe even past midnight. I'm not sure. My nourishment situation is not good, though, because I missed dinner. I was too busy trying to unlock chests and stuff in the halls, so... Okay. What are we getting ourselves into by going down to the cellar? Hello? Anyone? Are people hanging out down here?
Take that Yodok to task about where he got this wine and tell him next time he'd better get proper Snoimo.
Okay, people are definitely hanging out. Oh.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
What do you mean? What happened to Lucas? I don't want to drink with you, but I won't say anything to anyone. I'll join in.
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad.
Is this... who is this? John, okay, and Stebor. The 2 Circaders, of course. So now I have to join them. And now, what were you talking about? What do you mean,
Right,
Lucas?
brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Yodok will fetch more.
Yodok's... find out about Yodok's role in the nocturnal drinking bouts. Okay, how am I supposed to drink? Do I just sit here or what? You didn't give me a drink. Can I talk to you
me,
people?
brother.
Okay. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Drinking.
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
Okay, I'll report this to the prior. That's gonna get me in trouble. How does dice playing and boozing fit in with a monastic life?
But you're the Circators.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can gambling and drinking be a fitting part of a monk's life?
If you really want to know, see for yourself.
I accept the invitation.
All right. Have it your way.
What
Better not get myself in trouble.
To drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless cellars.
You and your novices, you old pervert.
Yikes.
A toast to our future abbot.
I'll drink to that. So, to John, the future abbot, and a pox on Nevlis.
And Killjoy, He'd love to have us all under his thumb. Fat chance.
Don't
Right.
worry. Those youngsters will wise up once they hear all about him.
Want to
Will they
elaborate?
believe it?
They're gonna
Even
make
if just
stuff up?
2 or 3 of them do, it'll help us. So, to Abbot John.
Now, what was that about
To
Lucas?
Abbot John.
I want to talk to
me,
you.
brother.
Whoa, that's a lot of stuff here. Where do you get the wine from?
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are.
By you, right?
But this wine isn't from the monastery.
Oh.
Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This
That
cask
depends.
is almost empty and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions, but you, on the other hand...
Okay, where do you want me to bring this
I'll
or
help you.
get them from?
What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it. Help Novice Yorick arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by
Okay.
tomorrow night, the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll
Got
talk
it.
to him.
Nice. So now I know how that how he's involved.
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Well, nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you.
Okay,
He'll do
gross.
whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
Okay. Now what about Lucas?
I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favour, brother. Stay a little longer and have another drink with us. Here, some wine for you.
Sure,
Oh,
fine.
all right, but that's the last cup.
I mean, I haven't actually drank anything yet. Okay, now I'm leaving.
I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favour.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll drink one.
let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it
Repgain,
is.
okay.
But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
Let me stay on your good side by saying to you.
To Abbot John.
That's more like it.
Okay, can I leave now?
I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favour, brother. Stay a little long.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
let's
drink.
drink.
That's the idea.
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot
Okay,
it is.
the abbot again. Okay,
To
John.
Abbot John.
That's...
Can I leave now?
I'll be going, brothers.
Do us a favour.
No.
Thanks, but I won't have any more. I need my sleep.
As you wish, brother, as you wish. We'll be heading off soon ourselves.
Okay, well that was
I'll say one thing, brother.
interesting.
This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure.
Very fascinating. But this is not considered to be... Ooh, I wonder if I can... This is not considered to be trespassing, which is hilarious. I'm also lockpicking next to the Circaders, which seems unwise, but they don't seem too bothered. They can't see me and they're drunk anyway. Holy crap, that's mine now. Okay, so that was interesting. I can wash myself. How bad do I look? Pretty bad. But it could be worse. Should I rob food because I have had no food? Probably. Okay. I guess I'll stuff my face a little bit and then I'm gonna probably have to go to bed. Crap, overfed. Well, that's what happens when you eat cabbages. There goes my agility and vitality boost. What am I at now then? Well, okay. To be fair, gluttony also debuffs me, so... Okay, so that was good. What can I even do at this point? Talk to Brother Celarius, find out Yodok's role, talk to Yodok, get the Circaders a glass cask of wine. I don't feel like doing that. In the cloister, must go to sleep. Find the pages of the torn up book. I'm trying. I guess I can try checking the hallways. Okay, alright. There was a chest in the back corner of the kitchen area. I'm pretty drunk. I stole a bunch of glasses out of this. And we are all set. That's good news. Let's actually sleep until morning now. Because that's everything I really wanted to do, to be honest. Thank goodness I found that lockpick. So now I just need to sleep until day and then talk to everyone. I also need to talk to Lucas because I overheard something about Lucas. And I want to find out what happened to him. Take the stairs back up, go to sleep. I'm real tired of being drunk. Go to bed and save, thank you.
Brother, what are you doing here?
Yes, yes, I know. Wait, aren't we friends? I
was
wasn't
feeling
feeling
a bit-
well.
Really? Fine then.
Okay. Actually, I need to talk to Solarius.
Praise be to Christ.
It's just telling me about getting lockpicks and stuff. Okay, we know. Yeah, I don't have anything to trade you, and this guy's gonna get upset with me, so where is... Above me? Yes, above me, okay. This isn't where I'm supposed to be working right now, though. I'll have to come back later. Let me go back to, Nalvis, or whatever. Navris. Hello. Nevlis, sorry, I keep forgetting your name. Also,
I've discovered...
Can I report anything else to you? Yikes, okay. The Circators drink at night.
The Circators go into the cellar at night to drink wine.
I thought so. John always reeks of it. And he wants to be abbot. Hypocrite. Perhaps if you told the prior, that would clip John's
Okay,
wings.
I can do that. Yodok has been stealing wine.
Brother Yodok has been stealing wine for the Cicadas so they can drink.
Yodok? Well, that little rat's shown his true colours. Do you know where he's stealing it from?
I don't. I'll find out.
No matter. You've brought me important information.
I'll find out. I'll be back.
Find out.
I'm okay with Siskin stuff, though. In the meantime, I guess I need to go and craft some more stuff for you. It occurs to me I forgot to actually grab the blood.
Brother,
oh.
What are you doing?
I'm allowed to be here.
Come now, bro. Couldn't you just turn...
Fine then.
Alright, bye. I need to get the blood, so don't mind me. Perfect. Now I have everything I need. Let's get the hell out of here. Well, not out of here completely. I'm not done with what I want to be doing. I want to complete the rest of these side quests while I'm here, but first things first, let me turn in these
What is it,
books.
brother?
You're not the guy. Nope, he's not the guy either. He has the same hair and looks about the same as the guy, but he ain't it. You're the guy.
Praise be to Christ.
Yes, here are all the pages.
I have all the pages of the torn up book. The Art of Love can go back to the library.
Oh, brother, you can't even imagine how happy you've made me. Since you're clearly a true lover of books, I'll give you a reward I've never given another novice.
Ooh, okay,
I'll
show
lend
me.
you the key to the cabinet containing forbidden books, and you can look at the peculiar things we've accumulated there.
That is
cabinet is
incredibly
strictly off limits to
disappointing.
novices, but you've earned my trust. I'm sure you'll recognize that those books contain nothing but dangerous gibberish, and there's a valuable lesson to be learned there.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate your trust.
Yeah, that was an absolute waste of my time because I was hoping for like a skill book or maybe like a level up in something. I got a level up in drinking randomly and a key that I already had. So that's great. Is there anything I can do to help here?
Is there anything I can do to help here?
I'm glad you asked. There's one thing, a silly thing really.
Okay.
I haven't thought to mention it to anyone before. But not long ago, a brother brought me a crumpled piece of parchment. He says he found it rolled up in a hole in the
Are
wall.
you literally about to
The thing
give
is,
me
it was a
the
page from
quest?
Ovid.
Ovid? What is that?
Yeah, are you giving
Is
me
it the name of a
the
book?
start of the
Not
quest I
what,
just completed?
Who?
Are you serious?
Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what.
Yeah, okay.
Brother
So,
used, if he'd
literally the same dialogue we've been through. Great.
I'm here to work.
Excellent.
Okay, well, I'm about to fail because I'm just gonna randomly click now. I wonder if he responds differently. Alright, random, random, random. I did my job. We're skipping this. Alright, what's your opinion on my work?
I can hardly believe it. Good gracious, so many mistakes.
What did you expect? I don't speak Latin. Okay, well, I need to meet up with the other novices. I need to talk to Lucas. I need to talk to the J guy. Okay, I can hopefully talk to everyone while they're moving off to the eating hall, to the dining room. So, Lucas, can you tell me about this?
In the night, I overheard the
I just realized everyone behind me stopped walking.
You.
Oh no.
I thought
so it's
the
still
world
not over.
kept moving when you
This
were
isn't
talking.
a life and service
Huh.
of God. This is purgatory.
Lucas, what's going on?
What do you think? Just like you, I saw the cicadas drinking and playing hazard as if they were in a brothel.
It would be right to report them.
We should report them.
I agree.
Okay, good.
I warned them if they didn't stop, I'd go and tell the prior. But instead of mending their ways, they...
Oh, speaking of
vented
which, I
their
need to talk
anger
to the
on
prior.
me.
He should be around here, too.
You've picked the wrong people to make enemies of, Lucas, they told me. Now, I can't even count how many days and nights I've spent locked up in solitary confinement for the tiniest offenses, or for no offense at all.
That's not good. Can I help? What if I reported
it?
Aren't you afraid they'd start hounding you as well as me?
Not really.
Trust me, brother. You don't want to know what it's like.
I'm not afraid of them.
I'm not afraid of them.
Brother, you have the courage I lack.
Oh, I
May
know.
the grace of God be upon you.
Okay, and with you. I don't need to fill you in on any other stuff. Siskin, I don't need to talk to. Monk. Yodok. Brother, Nevlas. Curator John. Novice Antonio. Where's the big man? Prior.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
It's great. I don't know yet. Haven't been here long.
I don't know yet. Haven't been here long.
Well, you're too humble. I'm sure you must have some opinion, but I won't pry it out of you.
Well, nocturnal drinking. Also, electing the abbot. Should I even try to influence this guy?
Of course. Abbot Peter is old, and we're afraid he'll soon be with our Heavenly Father. When he's gone, someone else will have to lead the monastery. All the elder brothers will assemble to choose who that is.
Anyone can become the abbot.
Well, senior.
Precisely. We have two candidates, Nevlas and John. As the spiritual shepherd of all of the brothers here, I'm not allowed to publicly express a preference for either. And as a novice, you shouldn't be involved in the election. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming, but don't even think about getting mixed up in it.
Too late.
With the blessing of the Holy Spirit, all will end up as it should be.
Far too late. Here's the nocturnal drinking.
But you won't be too happy.
Tell me, son, what's bothering you?
It's about some of the brothers. At night, when everyone else is asleep, they go to the monastery cellars to drink wine and play dice.
Are you certain? I had my suspicions, but if it's true, such offenses call for stern punishment, but not without proof.
Would you like me to find some?
That won't be necessary. I'll question them myself. I can tell when someone's lying to me. Tell me, Gregor, which brothers are we talking about?
The Circators. Yeah, why would I lie?
The Circators, Stibor and John.
The Circators?
Yep, the ones in charge.
For the love of heaven, John's declared himself a candidate for abbot.
If you go to the cellars at night, you'll see them yourself.
I'll look into it. I most certainly won't tolerate drinking or dice games in the monastery. And if Abbot Peter were here, he'd break his crozier over their backs. Thank you for letting me know, brother.
Oh, I failed
It appears
that.
you're an honest and faithful Christian and a true follower of Saint Benedict. The Lord be with you.
You're welcome, Brother Prior.
Okay, well that's that. I was actually intending to talk to Yodok. Quest failed, nasty habits. Well, that's unfortunate. Report the boozing is already done.
Delay, lukewarmness, grumbling.
Okay, time to eat.
Lord Jesus. Be well.
Go back to Lucas and tell him his trials are over. Well, we'll do that after dinner. And then I still want to talk to Yodok, because I want to know if there's supplementary information I can pry out of him. And then I can potentially report that to Nevlas. And then after that, I don't even know. It's like, what else can I do?
The name of Abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a true
What else can I even do?
That is to say, he should show them all that is good
Monk,
and holy
Nevlas,
by his deeds even more.
Lucas, Antonius. Yodok, where Yodok? Where Jodok? Oh crap.
Brother, what are you doing here?
You're right, brother.
I'm running.
This is your first one.
Okay, thanks, John. Yodok. Which one? Where is Yodok? Okay, I'm not seeing him. That's a problem. That's annoying. Where am I even supposed to be right now? Are you Yodok or are you Antonius? You are.
Ah, Gregor.
Okay, so I can't actually talk to him about it anymore. Okay, well that sucks. So what can I do now? Eat with the others. Go back to Lucas. Eat with the others again? I swear we just ate.
It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the
Lucas. I've reported the circators.
I've reported the circators to the prior. Their little nighttime festivities will soon end.
That's unbelievable. Thank you for your courage, brother.
You're welcome.
Now they're sure to leave us in peace. They won't want any more trouble with the prior than they already have. Because now I know I can trust you, there's something I want to tell you. It's about Brother Antonius.
Way too late for this.
I wouldn't like to say something that isn't true. God forbid I should cause harm by my words, but this is something I'm sure of. Novice Antonius is lying to us.
What makes you say that?
He claims he's a merchant's son from Vlashim, and that he joined the order voluntarily. The thing is, I spent a great deal of time in Vlashim. I know it like the back of my hand, and no one even remotely like Antonius has ever lived there.
Are you sure? Because this could mean that...
It's true, or Canute isn't my name. That would be my secular name,
Yeah, I
by
figured,
the way,
yes,
but that's
thank
not
you.
important. I know Vlashim, and I know the local merchants there, and I've never seen Antonius among them. Why would he be lying if he had nothing to hide?
Thank you for
It's really
telling me.
funny how I actually got this all sorted out the moment I set foot in this place. But because I wanted to do the side quest, I basically stuck myself in hell. You don't want to know how long this recording has been going on for. You really don't. I don't know how long this episode is going to be, or if it's going to be split up into like 2 parts, but I have been, let me look at my own recording time. I have been engaged for almost 4 hours. Just so you know. So, that's great. That's going well. Well, apparently I need to go to bed, even though it seems pretty light out. Is there anyone else I can nag at this point? Go back to Antonius. I have everything. That's fine. Go to bed. I guess I don't have to do this, huh? I want to talk to Nevlas, though. Before I go to bed. I need to find Nevlas. Here you are.
What is it, brother?
Is there anything else?
Is there any way I could help?
What would you like?
Not exact.
John, but
that doesn't...
Pity?
Wait, what?
Is there a...
What would you like to...
Not exactly.
John, but there is something you could help me with.
That doesn't sound like something...
Pity?
Okay, but I've been telling you about the wrongs.
I see.
The older brothers are harassing Novice Lucas.
The older brothers are picking on Novice Lucas, punishing him when he doesn't deserve it, and humiliating him.
It seems that now even brothers can't avoid worldly evil. Thank you for the information, and if you can, stand up for him. The older brothers are also out to get me.
Oh,
Any
I know.
action I take, they'll try to use against me.
That's okay, I've already done it. And now, I don't know. How do I
That's all
complete this
know.
quest?
If you find out in it...
Is there even anything else I can do? Should I tell him about Siskin? I don't want to tell him about Siskin. Or should I? How do I get him elected? Is that even a thing? Does that even matter? I don't know. I'm also gonna have to figure out what I want to do. I guess I can wait for Antonius to show up and then we can try to escape together. Antonius!
What is
Oh,
it?
sorry. Pius, are you ready to leave? I feel like triggering him with
I've heard
this
you're
now
from
is not
Vlashim.
great.
Yes, why do you ask? And more importantly, where did you hear it? Since I'm quite sure I've never told you. Honestly, the monks like to gossip more than old wives at the market.
I've read the abbot's book.
I've read the abbot's book. It's got everything he knows about the novices.
Why? Why would you do that?
Stop trying to distract me.
That doesn't matter.
It's weird. Now I'm accusing him again. I don't know. I feel like I
What's
must
so
have done this all out of order. I mean, I know I did this
I've
all out
always
of
been more
order.
interested
It's all
in
messed up.
books. So I left my brother the shop and came here to live a good life.
Seems legit. Good.
I believe you.
Right, anyway, we can escape now. Oh wait, do you know what the brother Circators get up to at night?
In the night, I saw the brother Cicadas drinking and playing dice.
And why aren't you spending your nights sleeping instead of creeping around spying on your brothers?
Hush.
I only wanted to...
I know, brother, I know. But you need to understand that novices shouldn't be poking their noses into the affairs of elder brothers.
Even if something was inappropriate was going on?
Even if something inappropriate was going on?
Even then, I'm afraid. Who are you compared with them? Wait till you know what's what, and in the meantime keep your head down and do what you're told. Life in a monastery is much like life outside in many ways. The monastery walls don't keep out human pride and hatred.
Really? I thought monks were above that sort of human folly.
You would
they
hope.
Became monks, Gregor, but that didn't stop them being men.
Yeah.
Be on your guard as much as you ever were outside. Lies, jealousy, vengeance. They
It's
can
all
hurt you
here.
as much as anywhere.
Thanks for the advice. Although I don't know if I can follow it.
That's up to you, brother.
Right. Anyway, are you ready to escape?
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Sure.
I have everything we need for the escape.
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before
After
the monks
Vespers.
finish
What's
dinner.
Vespers?
What exactly is
dinner?
your plan?
Okay.
And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything
sure.
with you, and don't forget the keys.
I can't forget the keys. They
Once
will
the
not leave
evening
my
mass
inventory.
ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Got it. Okay. Is now the time? Right after evening mass, meet with Pius
Someone
in the
really
dormitory.
reeked at matins. You're right.
Okay. I mean, it's past evening mass. We just did that, actually. So I'll meet you in the dormitory now. Antonius!
Talk to me, brother.
Is it time? No? When do you actually want to meet? Wait, you want to meet, like, here? Or through the door? I guess you want to meet me through the door. Okay. Right here? Okay, right here. Well, that's good. He's already coming. I had to wait around a little bit, but he made it eventually. Okay, let's talk.
Praise be to God. For a moment there, I was worried you weren't coming.
I was
Give me
the
that
one
blood.
waiting for you, sir.
This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery.
Seems legit. This is gonna go swimmingly, I promise. Okay, fake blood. Wonderful. How are we gonna have a fake body? Oh, right, I was supposed to quote-unquote dump your body in the river, right? Okay, now what? Okay, I'm following you. Just so you know, I do intend to bring you to Rattay to face justice, just so you know that. I'm not actually planning to let you go. I do have a key out. Oh, you're gonna tell me to open the door, aren't you? Which door do you want? I guess I'll find out, huh? Oh, that makes sense. There's one that goes out and down, I think.
And
Okay.
here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
You're just making more bloodstains. Lovely, lovely. I need your dice, by the way, now that I think about it. Oh, friendly neighbor. Whoa, okay. He does not have it on him. Well then. And there's Procopius's cave. I'm stuck. There we go.
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
Well, about that.
Well, I can't just let you leave. You're a criminal.
What are you on about? Did you really help me escape just to betray me?
I'm truly sorry.
Yeah.
You were there at the Neuhoff massacre, and you're a valuable
Hey, we'll
witness.
keep
I'm taking you to the
your
bailiff.
testimony
Gregor, you can't be
in
serious.
consideration.
I thought I won't be taken anywhere. I'd rather die than lose my freedom.
Sorry, bud. You are in fact. Ow! Wow. You are in fact a criminal, though.
Fucker!
Yep. Well done. Nope. You're not gonna beat me in a fist fight, sir. Although we are both just in robes. So it's possible. But I have the burger perk right now. Oh, what the heck?
Way off!
Haha! Ow. Okay, that was bad. Okay, you're pretty good at fist fighting, sir. I almost feel bad for doing this to him. But I've got to bring him to justice.
And now, we're off to the bailiff.
And off we go. So I guess, I mean, look. Let's not execute him, I guess. I hope, right? But I can't just let him leave. He's got too much involvement.
This is one of the men who raised Neuhoff. He should be able to tell you something useful. But I need to ask a favour. I need you to keep him out of sight so his accomplices don't know he's been caught.
Fine work, and I'll do as you say. I'll find a deep, dark hiding place where no one will hear me interrogate him. And while we're at it, I'll have your things brought
Oh, good.
here.
Thank you.
Wait here a while.
Take back your things. Failed. What do you mean? What do you mean I failed?
What the?
Did I get my stuff back? To be fair, all my stuff was on the horse. I have all my stolen stuff. The only thing I lost was my Savior Schnapps, which I got back. Okay, perfect. The die is cast. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it right here.
What are you doing here? You're playing truant from the monastery, aren't you?
I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Cars with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I finally made it out of the monastery. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye now.